10-7 on the season right now is Joey Cruz. So far, this series has been dominated by Iowa down the course of last couple of seasons. Iowa's won the last 15 straight meetings. 16-3 with a duel is held in Iowa City. Now, Nebraska this year trying to do something that hasn't been done in a long time, and that's upset Iowa on the road here in Carver as this Nebraska team travels to do so.
Last time they won in Carver, it was about 90 years ago.
Yeah.
Or it wasn't Carver then, you know, it was the old field house, I'm sure. But, you know, a little bit of history here. First intercollegiate wrestling meet ever west of the Mississippi was Nebraska and Iowa, 1920.
How about that?
Nebraska won that 3-0. They had a heavyweight, a middleweight, a lightweight, and Nebraska won all three.
It's definitely changed since that matchup in 1911. Both wrestlers still standing here. Trying to get the first takedown. And we welcome those of you just joining us from Carver Hawkeye Arena. A sold-out crowd tonight for a top 10 showdown. Those of you who just saw Penn State dominate Michigan at home inside a rocking Bryce Jordan Center, and we've got a rocking Carver Hawkeye Arena tonight. Tim Johnson, Zach Mackey with you, excited to be that side tonight to take this one all in.
Such an important matchup right here. 125 for so many reasons. If you're Nebraska, Caleb Smith needs to get them out to a fast start to get a crowd that wants to get behind these Hawkeyes after the loss at Penn State. They want to get them back off the mat and going. And the best way to do it is for Cruz to get in there and get them a good start.
Cruz in on that left leg. Looking to be able to finish the single leg.
Heavy hips by Smith there. On top of the head.
And potentially dangerous. Will send these wrestlers back to the center. Mark Manning in his 25th season leading the charge. Picked up win number 300 at Nebraska a couple of weeks back. Looking to pick up win number 304 tonight.
Dean of the Big Ten coaches, Mark Manning. One of the great coaches in collegiate wrestling, and also internationally. Has done a lot of work with USA Wrestling, and a big part of USA Wrestling, their freestyle prowess being in a golden age.
Yet again, Cruz is in on this leg. How's he got to finish this, Tim?
Well, he needs to come up just like he is. Nice job by Cruz. Now he wants to come around, pop his head, hook the leg. Smith is looking for a stalemate right here in the crotch.
Last time they were in this position, it got potentially dangerous. And this time the stalemate will send it back to the center.
Angel Rivera calling them up to neutral. But so far, Cruz doing what Tom Brand's right there is looking for him to do. Winning the ties, getting in on the shots. Again, and that stall warning. And that's just what the doctor ordered for the Hawkeyes here. Cruz.
The All-American Caleb Smith give it a stall warning. There's the end of the first, but that was 3 straight shots coming out of Joey Cruz. Just could not finish.
That's not really the start that Mark Manning wanted from Caleb Smith from a standpoint. There was no attacks going on. He wanted a higher attack rate, but no score.
Nebraska and Iowa wrestling on the Big Ten, as always, is brought to you by Cliff King Athletic. Wrestle with the best. Top 10 showdown. Wrestletown, USA. Caution
That's number
coming.
2. Okay, next one's a point.
It's Joey Cruz.
Let's go. Let's do it all over again. Set, don't move. On the whistle.
You would say that Caleb Smith certainly the favorite here, though much higher ranked wrestler, All-American last year, coming from the 15th seed.
One neutral.
On the stand. He was in 5 overtime matches, won 3 of them on the way to the podium. So you know that he's got the motor. He's ice cold when he needs to be, from the standpoint of, you know, just being chill enough to be able to handle intense pressure. But Cruz had a big win against Brandon McCrone in the Ohio State meet, but just couldn't keep up with the speed of Luke Littledahl last week against Penn State, where he got tech fall. Smith went 4-2 with Littledahl to compare their matches with the Penn State 125-pounder.
Talked about in the open, Iowa's looking to bounce back here today. They had a tough one
Fingers, let him go.
Team of the country, Penn State, last week. It was one of which Penn State won it 30-8. Final ended up being.
It's about the 5th shot in this match by Cruz, and there's the first shot by Smith. It was a little re-shot, looking to try to drag him back in. They go out of bounds.
Kicking out.
And now Joey Cruz is going to be getting that stall call as he fled off.
So each wrestler with a stall warning.
Cruz trying to go in again, but Smith with the sprawl.
And when they go to neutral, one more shot by Cruz, and Smith probably going to get hit for stalling right there. He just needs to. He has not been able to get lower than Cruz. Cruz has had a nice job, and now he drops in, but no takedown. Nice recovery by Smith. He's able to get his hips back on and facing. Short time.
Cruz has been
second
close
period.
so many times. Both wrestlers have been warned for stalling. He got in close here, Tim, just could not cover the hips to get the
it was off the shot of Smith, and he was able to recover before Cruz could cover him for the takedown.
On the whistle.
So Cruz will go down.
Right on top.
With the Nebraska corner saying, ride him, keep him down. Caleb Smith, who got out in 7 seconds. Cruz, a little bit longer.
Lift is so important. There's the lift. Smith really good power and drive on top right now. He's got a lot of weight on top of Cruz. A lot of this is footwork right here. Cruz trying to get his hips separated. In the seatbelt position, Smith.
Iowa bench wants a stall warning.
And that's a stalemate. They'll go back. This is where, if you're Smith, you got to win 2 or 3 times, 2 or 3 mat returns. You got to be tougher nails on top.
On the whistle.
He has the ability here. Nice follow behind the arm by Smith. Needs a lift. Another lift. Mat return. Really nice job.
It's Cruz all the way flat, and Cruz is up again, trying to break the hands.
Needs to lift right here. Yep, and drive through. Caught the back ankle. They're stalling 1 point. Now he's got to know that he's only 8 seconds away from getting riding time. This is where you got to be cool, calm, and collected if you're Smith. Continued good effort by Cruz. You got to just keep moving.
Set. Top.
Big 7 seconds for Cruz here.
Yeah.
If he can get out.
1 minute to give him 1 point of riding time. And it goes over a minute. Smith now essentially with an extra point.
Now this is where Smith, he wants to continue to ride here. He can't let the official get him out of his game. And so right there, he doesn't want, hey, you just do what you're doing. You're up with riding time, even if the stall call happens again. But when you get returns like that, you're doing the job.
Smith has brought him back to the mat a number of times. Cruz has been able to get to the base but not break.
It's a short time. He's got the wrist there. And see his left foot, he's keeping it in. Knows right where he's at. It's really nice, cool under pressure job by Smith here.
1.
And with just 3.9 seconds remaining in this third period, Cruz has got to get up in a hurry.
That's exactly right, right off the whistle.
3 seconds, gentlemen. Let's
get that
go
back
on the whistle.
pressure, get the hip little
Set.
hips are separated there.
And not going to be enough.
And Smith is going to hold on.
Will hold on just barely. The All-American gets the victory here at 125. What a match to kick us off. Joey Cruz was relentless those first couple of periods in on the legs, but Caleb Smith holds on.